What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and today we hit 50,000 subscribers. Woo! No, I'm just messing with you. That's for the baby girl, and also my birthday's coming up, so my mom's in town to celebrate. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys. It's been a long journey. It's been about a year and 3 months or so, and it's just been a lot in my life going on, as well as on YouTube, and I've been shadow banned. I've been suspended for doing a giveaway. Like, it's just ridiculous stuff. But I fought back, and I prided myself on being the most consistent YouTuber. You may see the same firearms. I may not get all the brand new firearms. You may hear me talk really highly about certain firearms that you don't like. But the point is, I'm not going to lead you guys wrong. I'm not going to steer you guys wrong. And when I say I do this, I really do it. When I tell you guys I pocket carry at my house, I pocket carry at my house. Literally, that's how I keep something on me, so I can have something on me at 24/7, just as a way to get to my next firearm, in the safe or wherever I got to go for my home defense at that moment, and not be carrying around something that's uncomfortable. But anyways, the point is, based off my experiences, my testing of products, and so on, I will never steer you guys wrong. It just is what it is. I'll be honest about stuff, and I'll be truthful based off my experiences. Just because something from me doesn't work or I don't like it doesn't mean it won't for you. But I'm always going to be putting out the best products, the most reliable products, and I'm always going to be honest when they mess up or make mistakes and so on. In order for this to happen, everyone's had to play a role. And it's honestly been amazing to watch, because you realize that there's a group of people that just are under every video. They're always commenting. They're always talking to you, always asking questions, sending stuff to your email, like pictures of their firearm builds. I mean, I just love it. I'm everything firearm, so I love to see this stuff. I love the interactions. I go at it with people all the time. We battle, but it's simply because we take pride in our everyday carry, so I can't take that away from anyone. You should take pride in your everyday carry. I should take pride in mine. I should think mine is the best. You should think yours is the best. But the one thing we don't do over here is ever put people down for what they like or what works for them, because that is the point of the channel. Monday through Friday, I get up at 3:30 in the morning. I'm at work by 4:30, and I work 11, 12-hour days. That just is what it is. I'm just like you guys. I go to work, take care of my family, protect my family, just live an everyday normal life. Therefore, I try and bring everyday carry to people who aren't getting firearms shipped to them for free, or all these marketing dollars, or all this money. I've turned down clothing deals. I've turned down like little stuff that I just think is ridiculous, because I don't think it fits the channel. And on top of that, there's just some products like I won't even promote. Like some stuff that is so bad that has been sent to me, I just send it back. And people say, why don't you even make videos on it? The point is, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea or think it looks cool and then end up with a piece of crap, product or whatever. So every time I make a video, I make sure that these things are vetted. Now, when it comes to shooting and making more shooting videos, I got plenty on the way. On top of that, we're working on getting some land, and that will be absolutely awesome, because I'll be building my own range. I'll be shooting every day, putting out reviews and all that while live shooting. But at the same time, I also don't like being filmed every time I shoot. There's just something about going to the local range and you have a camera stand, everyone's staring at you. I'm just not that kind of person. Just because I do social media, I hate social media. I can't stand social media. I can't stand being in public with a ton of people, let alone people with their eyes on me. I like keeping to myself, keeping it home, to my family, my firearms, and so on. Don't bother anyone. I don't like to be bothered. But 50,000 guys, thank you so much. I'll tell you a little story. So at work, I started telling people I'm going to make this channel. I love firearms. This is what I do. And literally everyone talked down on me. Everyone said you couldn't do it. Even the person I was working with at the time, who I was somewhat close with, said, it's not worth it. Don't spend your time doing it. And then you also had a couple little people, like 3 people to be exact, that said go for it. If you can, like my goal at first when starting this channel was to shoot for free. I just wanted to make enough to be able to shoot every week, a couple hundred rounds at the range and call it good. But then I started seeing the response from you guys, and I started realizing that, I really love this more than anything, like as a hobby. This is what I do. And on top of that, the greatest thing about this hobby is it also flexes into being able to protect your family and take care of yourselves and make sure you get home at night. So that's just the greatest part about this hobby. And so I realized that people really responded to what I had to say. And then I looked at all the people telling me, you're never going to do it. And it's hard when you first put up your first videos and you're getting 2 views in like 3 days, and 1 view in like 6 days, and that 1 view is you. Or you try that scam where you open up a bunch of tabs and you're watching your video from like 10 tabs, like hoping just to get the views up. And then you see, oh my gosh, 10 views. Then the next day YouTube catches on to what just happened. You lose all those views and you're like, how do you even get started with something like this? And one day, I'll never forget, I was napping. I just went to the range with my wife's dad, and he brought a 44 Magnum Dan Wesson with a Leopold scope and tracer rounds. And so we were shooting 44 Magnum tracer rounds at like 30 feet. It was funny. But that's all we had at the time, right? And I posted that video, and I'll never forget, I was taking a nap actually with my daughter. We fell asleep watching TV. My wife runs in, you're viral. And I'm like, what do you mean? I look on there, it's like 1,700 views. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I just got up, started jumping around the house, running around, celebrating. And I was like, this is amazing. Like, people actually somewhat care to see what I'm doing or hear what I have to say. And it was just the funniest thing. It was 1,700 views, but and the way I got there is I put out so many videos into that point, and they all failed. And then I got all these people telling me it's a waste of time. I have family saying that's stupid, and then you get something like that, and it's just like that accomplishment just drives you even further. And so since that moment, I never stopped. Another funny story. One of my most viewed YouTube shorts to this day is I was teaching people how to swap out a backplate on a Glock, right? Really simple, right? And I'm terrible at editing. I'm terrible at all that stuff. Anything electronically, I'm terrible at it. It just is what it is. It's not what I'm good at. And it was funny because I didn't realize the way I was filming on my camera messes it up when you upload it to YouTube for a YouTube short. So when I finally did that, normally you were seeing everything that I was doing, but after that, little glitch for when you film it that way, now you could only see like this small of a screen that's this big. So it was zoomed in basically just on one spot. And so for half the video, there's nothing in the frame. And everyone just got on me about it. They're like, forget you, this is a stupid video. Thanks for nothing, or thanks, I wish I could get this time back in my life. But it was just funny because that video brought me 600,000 views, a ton of subscribers because they thought it was funny. But it's interesting, just little stuff along the way that, keeps you going, keeps pushing you. And then you hit a certain number and you realize that like all these people want to see what you have to say. They want to hear your reviews. They want to hear your thoughts on stuff, even if they don't agree. And it turns into them. It's no longer about the numbers. It's no longer about these little moments you have or videos that make a decent amount of money, which in reality YouTube doesn't pay a lot. But it's the interactions with the people why you keep going. And that you feel like the need to, provide the content for these people, because this is people spending their hard-earned money on this stuff, and you don't want to lead them the wrong way. And honestly, I take pride in the fact that I've given so many product reviews and recommendations and everything, and out of all of them, everyone has come back positive. I don't even think I've had one negative response to any product I pushed, any holster or anything. And so that's just been an amazing thing, and it's been awesome. And like I said, thank you guys. 50,000 is crazy. We're not stopping here. Lots more to come. Lots more content, product reviews, shooting videos, just everything. So I just want to say thank you. It means a lot. So appreciate it. We're going to keep going.